Guys, Jonathan here, and today we're taking a look at the 2025 LEGO Marvel Summer sets that will all drop on August 1st, so let's get right into it. We have the Iron Man and War Machine versus Hammer drones from Iron Man 2 with 204 pieces and a $22.99 price tag. Honestly, guys, I think that these drone builds look really goofy. They're just not that memorable from the movie as far as like what the build looks like. I do think it's cool as it is, but the builds are just pretty lame, and I feel like this is just a minifigure pack for the most part. Like, these builds literally look like something you could just build with spare parts in your own set right now. So, I don't know. I think this is one of those sets that, like, it's cool to get the Iron Man and War Machine minifigs probably in the cheapest sets that either of these figures have come in to date. But this is just one of those sets that you see it and you're like, yep, I'm going to buy that, or nah, I already have it. That takes us to the $40 price point of the 4 Plus Captain America versus Thanos with only 107 pieces and $40. I think this might be the new worst price to piece ratio Marvel set to date. I'll have to check the math on that when I review it inevitably, so this will be one of those sets that I buy so you don't have to. Anyways, literally, the only new thing that would be worth getting this for is the Captain America torso. It's kind of a mix between the 2012 and the Age of Ultron suits with like the red around the star and the light blue on the top chest there, so I mean, the torso does look good, don't get me wrong, but yeah, this is hardly worth picking up for $40. You gotta be kidding me. Speaking of something that is worth picking up, though, at the $55 price mark, oh my god, we're getting a Raimi Spider-Man set from Spider-Man 2. This is crazy, guys. This is the Spider-Man versus Doc Ock subway train scene with 393 pieces for $55. Now, the price to piece ratio here is pretty bad too, but look at all the new minifigures. We get a brand new ripped torso for Toby. We get a brand new Doc Ock with the brown. I still don't think this is accurate. I feel like it really needs to be that green color he has in the movie, but it is what it is. J. Jonah Jameson is a brand new head and possibly even a new recolored hairpiece, and Aunt May appears to be new pieces as well. At least they're new to us superheroes collectors. We've not gotten those before, but I do think it's a little bit odd that this is just like a train. There's no track for it. It's not like a diorama. Like when you buy this, it's literally just a train. Of course, it could go on train tracks if you have those, but yeah, I do think that this is really cool, and to get a Raimi Spider-Man set in the year 2025 is literally blowing my mind. Then we have another $55 set. This is the Endgame Final Battle Thor vs. Chitauri with 373 pieces and $55 price tag. This is pretty rad to get a brand new Rocket Raccoon and presumably a new Iron Patriot Mark II like we would see in the film, so that's pretty cool. But beyond that, I don't really know that this set is all that exciting. The Thor does have the same torso from the Marvel logo with like the lightning on the chest, which is cool, but 4 Chitauri, 2 identical speeder builds, and then the big Chitauri gorilla. It's just not all that exciting to me personally. It's like we've already got a War Machine mech, we already have an Iron Patriot this year, although this is a new one. It just feels a little redundant to me, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Now, way more exciting is the $55 Spider-Man Peter Parker's apartment. Now, what's cool about this, of course, is it expands on the modular theme that was lightly hinted at with the bodega in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse set in January 2025. It looks like all of these will be able to be linked up and you can start building your own Marvel Street, which I think is incredibly cool. As we can see, there's actually some detail on the interior here, which is really awesome. I love seeing that, especially as we build this out and see what all can be added into our Marvel cities. So yeah, the only new thing here is the Hobgoblin minifig, which does look absolutely awesome. We technically have a new Mary Jane too, although she does use existing parts, so I'd consider her more purist new than new. Now, jumping up to $140, we have the Spider-Man versus OC Corp set, and this one's really cool because once again, we are getting another modular that connects up. Lots of great references here, like Marvelous Jewelry, 1964 is the street number, that's the first year Spider-Man got his own comic, and I'm sure there are lots of details hidden on the inside. As far as minifig highlights, of course, getting a brand new Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, and Kraven the Hunter are absolutely amazing. We do get kind of a purist new Eddie Brock, as mentioned before, with what that concept is, and we get Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, and Miles. So this is a really, really cool set. Lots to be excited about. And I can't wait to add all these modulars together and see what Marvel Street can start to look like. You know, could we get something like even better for Marvel that are like Avengers theme or Fantastic Four themed or Nelson and Murdoch? You know, the possibilities for a Marvel modular street like this are endless, and thankfully the price points aren't as crazy as the giant modulars, so hypothetically this will be a little easier of a line to connect. Now, our final Marvel set to take a look at is the Avengers Age of Ultron Quinjet, which comes in at $129.99. The recolor of this is really great. I think it looks very sleek. I'm excited to see what it looks like next to the 2023 Avengers Quinjet from 2 years ago, in scale, in build quality, and all of that. But of course, the main highlight here are the minifigures, and the only two new ones are Ultron and Quicksilver. Ultron taking the cake, looking absolutely amazing here. I am curious if in the end I'll like it more than the original Ultron, but there's no doubt that it looks more accurate. I'm just not sure if I like it more, you know what I mean? But Quicksilver, I feel like he needed to have the longer hair. So as far as Quicksilver goes, I'm not a big fan of the hair choice, the Han Solo in white. I really feel like it should have been like the Beetle haircut that he got originally. And then, of course, the face is that Bucky Barnes face from the Civil War airport battle. So I really don't know why LEGO thinks that this is such a great idea, but it is what it is, and that's what we've got for Marvel. But let's turn it over to DC for one reveal over there, too. Let's also talk about the $100 Batman Forever Batmobile with 909 pieces and a brand new minifig. Look at those blue eyes. This is really cool. Great new torso. No leg printing is a bummer, but the Batmobile itself is pretty interesting. It doesn't look like it would fit a minifig inside it. It looks too big to be minifig scale, but not big enough to be like full, like, UCS scale. So at $100 and 909 pieces, it's definitely an interesting one. Like, do you think that this could kick off a new theme of Batmobiles for us? I really don't know, but I am very, very excited to see where this could go. So let me know your guys' thoughts on all these sets down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.